telling the truth, telling when it's real, telling when it's not real, just being an open book, I think helps your team.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.
We're past Ohio State a little bit, and now Darrell's coaching at Oberlin. He's a young guy. You're probably, 22 years old? Yep. Coaching at Oberlin. Don Hunsinger, I think, was the head coach. Yes. Now you're starting to really make your encyclopedia of how to build a team. What's the first thing you learned at Oberlin about how do you go about building a team?
How you can be really impactful as a coach with just a few words when a guy has a bad day. Right? I found that out my first year. We had a tight end. I can't even remember his name at the time. I can't even remember his name.
1986, probably.
Yeah, 1986.
Yeah.
We had a tight end. He had an awful day of practice. He was a freshman. And he was going to be a good player, but he had one of those days that we've all had. And you pull him aside, and you have those words, those quiet words with him to reinforce where you're going to be, right? You're not there right now, but if you can continue to work, that you're going to be something special. And then you have the rest of your guys, the rest of his teammates,
go
and empower him as well.
Encourage him, empower him.
Yeah. So that was the first.
How'd you learn that, though?
I don't know.
You just saw the need.
Yeah, I saw the need.
And then you saw the impact.
Yes, I saw the impact. And the way his posture changed after that conversation, the way he saw himself was pretty special. So that was probably my first really eye-opening.
And then how about a lesson from that staff? Did that staff, as a young coach, mold you, whether it was Don or anyone else, give you something that you've carried with you the rest of time?
Well, yeah, Don was great because at a place like Oberlin, you have a hard time recruiting certain guys, and he was really good at teaching me how to talk to parents on the phone. That was my first, indoctrination, to making a phone call, and how do I introduce myself on the phone call. So he taught me those things, and you continually get better and better the more you practice it.
How you represent the team.
Exactly.
That's what you were doing, because you'd been on the team. Now you got to go represent them.
Right.
It's different. So your first team, Teddy, was Miami. Anything you learned about building a team, or what could be done better building a team, or what lesson from the Dolphins did you learn?
Well, one was learning how to lose. I hate to say it like that. But coming from Ohio State, we had so much success.
Right.
You think that's just the number one thing, But I think, setting a standard is the number one thing that a team need. Is finding the characters around and building those guys to be able to build the other characters.
Who was the head coach of Miami when you went?
Cam Kimmer.
Oh, Cam. Yeah.
And just understanding what value everybody plays. Give you your credit while we're here. Just watched how you believed in your assistant coaches that poured into us, that gave us a lot of respect for them, that they was able to take out whatever you dished out to them about us. You know what I'm saying? So that, like the way that it rolls, the communication, telling the truth, telling when it's real, telling when it's not real, just being an open book, I think helps your team. I heard Dante Whitner say it the other day about hardball. It's like what does he do? Well, he comes in and he figure out who's going to help him on the team, move the team. And, I've been seeing that since I was a kid.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.